So we're going to do the personal readings that we do every Sunday. Why am I smelling cigarettes? Okay. The chat is buffering. Christina, hi. We just started and we already have trolls. Let me get rid of you. Calling yourself Hitler says it all. Let's put some music. Harleen, hi. Christina, you sent the wrong amount, baby. It is minimum of 8 British pounds. What is BGN? BGN currency? Bulgarian. Okay, so Bulgarian needs to be 1793 for it to be 8 pounds. Hi, Lala. We're doing personal readings today. I have a typo there, but oh well. That's okay, Christina. I appreciate you. I'm glad you like the videos. We have, who do we have today? We have Taurus reading coming up after this live stream. Capricorn as well as Aquarius. So we have 3 readings coming up after this live stream. Jagan or Gagan, hi. Hussein, hi. What about Scorpio? Abhi, hi. Taurus, Aries, cusp? You mean Aries, Taurus, cusp? I mean, it's the same thing, really. Okay. I've actually never... I don't think I've ever met Aries, Taurus, cusp. What are you like? Stubborn and... Are you like stubborn and thrill lover? Hi, Chandra. Someone said she's a heartbreaker. What? Aries, Taurus, cusp? Heartbreakers? Both stubborn and impulsive. Yeah, that's how I imagine it as well. Don't like change, but we'll snap in a minute. You're asking for it. Damn! But Christina, I mean, I haven't seen your picture, but I just know you are spicy. Like in the face. You know what I mean? Hang on, is that your picture? Let's confirm. Let's confirm. Let's see. Exactly, spicy. So stubborn, impulsive, and hopeless romantic. Are you single by any chance? These are high standards to me. Do people say that you're high maintenance? Samara. Okay. So I'm SP. Should I end relations with SV? Let's see. Should SP end the relationship with SV? Okay, let's pull the other cards and then we'll talk about it. You have to be smart about breaking up with this person. I'm not sure if it's a safety thing, because I feel like this person is like a ticking bomb. So you're getting a yes, you should break up with this person, but you're gonna have to be smart so that you exit peacefully and the drama doesn't follow you. Maybe you're dealing with someone that is a little bit unstable, or that is like a ticking bomb. Even if, you know, sometimes people are nice until they're not nice, right? But I'm getting like a warning for you. So yes, you should break up with this person, but you're gonna have to do it sneakily. Now, when I talk about sneakily, it's not talking about being crafty. It's about being smart, so that you minimize any potential damage that could come out of you breaking up with this person. I am getting that you are better than this person, and you being with them is a waste of your time. So this person might realize after you break up with them that they want you and they're gonna hang on to you. So you're gonna have to be smart about exiting. Because even if this person was taking you for granted while you are with this person, maybe after you disappear or disconnect, they will retaliate. So you're gonna have to be smart, okay? How many times did I say be smart? Because I feel like there is some type of like a threat. It's kind of like a ticking bomb. You're gonna have to exit peacefully, or think about the consequences before you do it. Because I feel like if you go to this person and say, I don't want to be with you, that's it, bye, there could be like a reaction, which can create more drama. Okay, but to answer your question, it's a yes. You deserve better than this person. Best of luck, Samara. Ruining Relationships 101. If you are a shitty person, you shouldn't be in a relationship. Joey, I know you from past live streams. You are a known troll. So I'm gonna start blocking you guys because I gave you too much room to feel comfortable. If you are a piece of shit, I will tell people that you are a piece of shit. Do you understand? And if you are someone that doesn't believe in being able to read people's energy, what the fuck are you doing here anyway? If you are someone that doesn't believe unless you see it, like the shit that you dump in the toilet, if you need to see the shit in your toilet in order to believe you shat, then what the fuck are you doing here? Go read your Bible, or go read whatever fucking religion you believe in. Or if you're an atheist, it's even worse. But if you believe in other things, like books of other religions, go believe in that and shut the fuck up. Hey Janice. You don't have the membership anymore? Is it like, it was just September, right? Yeah, I've had this for years, by the way. But I've been wearing it for a week now. I don't know, I feel good on it. It keeps me calm. Otherwise, I think about killing people. It keeps me calm. It makes me look at stupid people and be like, oh, you know, it's okay. Let me allow them to live. You know, it doesn't make me vengeful. I don't feel like poking holes in their face. So far I'm keeping it on for however long I feel like it's necessary. Yeah, it's amazing how crystals affect you. you know, affects you emotionally, energetically. I love to play with crystals and see how they affect me. Obsidian, I mean, I know what you mean. Obsidian is like, it absorbs all the negativity, right? But I feel like, is it obsidian or the tourmaline that you have to cleanse often because it stores negativity? So imagine if you're wearing a necklace or holding a crystal or a bracelet, ring, whatever, and then it's holding all this negativity. So you have to clean it often. You have to cleanse it. Hey, potential films. Hussein, what are you talking about? But what did they do wrong? Being an idiot isn't a crime, but it should be. I feel like, you know, I said this before. I feel like if you are not intelligent, you should not be able to reproduce. Before you bring a child into the world, you have to pass a certain IQ level. If you don't get to have a baby. Actually, we might actually risk... we might actually risk, you know, extinction. What was it called? Extinction, right? If idiots don't birth babies because they don't pass on their fucked up genes. Because there are a lot of idiots out there. Tourmaline is the one that needs the most cleansing. Yeah, okay. Obsidian breaks when try to send something negative. Oh, okay, so it's like a repellent. It's not absorbing. Emmanuel, I don't give a fuck what you disagree with. Being an idiot when you are grown. Yeah. Like, I mean, here's the thing. Maybe put all the idiots on an island so that they can kill each other, so that then, you know, they can get rid of each other with time. You know, they can steal from each other. They can bring all the retarded looking incest children into the world. Just put them on an island somewhere. Don't let them mix with the human evolution. You know what I mean? No, don't put them on the moon. I like the moon. I like to gaze at the moon. I don't want to fucking see an idiot from far away. It's like someone just jumped off the moon. Keep the idiot somewhere else. Maybe take the idiots to Mars, the planet of war. Maybe take them there. If Elon Musk succeeds with bullshit that he talks about, you know, a civilization on Mars, if that is to be true, take the idiots first. Cheryl, I don't know what you're saying because the way you type is like an idiot would type. And there should be a country where you have to, okay? So you have to pass a test to live. Idiots must not allowed in that country. I mean, you threw me off with the have to, but I guess I understand what you're saying. That's what I'm saying. Hi, James. Thanks, Jay. Swapan, hi. No, Venus is a good planet. Don't take them there. I would say, okay, the planets that I think are good for the idiots. Mars, Pluto, Saturn. Because they are less likely to survive on there. Because you don't want to take them to a planet where they thrive. You want to take them on a planet where they either transform or die off. So, or they get disciplined like a bitch, like Saturn. So Saturn, Pluto, Mars, and the Sun. Before they even get there, they're burnt to crisp. Ay, ay, ay. Damn, Janice, let me know tomorrow how sore you are. Hi, Nicholas. Yes, but if we send them to the Sun, it's too much of a direct execution. You want to give the impression that we're giving them a chance to live, at least. But if you send them to the Sun, they're going to die off before they even reach the surface. It's too clear. that woman had my legs shaking more than a man ever did. I know what you mean. You really feel the weakest as well, right? Like, dude, the other day I was doing yoga, and I was sweating like a little bitch, and I was shaking, and I thought I was strong. Yoga. But you know when you hold certain positions and it's painful. It's good for the body though when you change exercises. Like one of those bodybuilders says, shock your body. He's dead now, but he was wise. I don't take yoga as a soul thing. I personally don't. Like, you know, when people think of yoga as if it was like, I don't know, praying in a mosque or going to church, I find that, like, I don't like when people turn practices and activities into a religion. It becomes a cult. I don't like the yoga goers that think that they are meditating. Yoga is not meditation. Yes, it's some type of moving meditation, but it shouldn't be religious. You take the fun out of it. Monica Valverde. Give me S's initials. SA. So what will happen between Monica Valverde and SA? Okay. Interesting. Let's pull one more card and then we'll talk about it. I see fake vulnerability. Now, I don't know if it's going to happen on your side or their side, but I see someone here is going to fake vulnerability, meaning they will pretend to be opening up, but they're faking this opening up. They're not telling the truth. So the way I would describe this in an example, I would say they could be, I mean, maybe you as well. So whoever that's going to do this, because I pull the energy, what's going to happen between the two of you. But I see it's kind of like someone saying, oh, I have these feelings when they don't. Or say, I don't have these feelings when they do. So they're not going to be real in opening up. It's going to be fake vulnerability. They could start the sentence by saying, I want to tell you the truth, and what they're going to say after that is not the truth. You know, there is a lot of secrecy here and a lot of trust issues. And I am seeing there is someone else's energy here, meaning third party. Now, a third party doesn't have to be intimate. It can be a friend in their ear, or a family member in their ear, or a romantic interest. But I see another person here that is kind of like in their ear. You see how this person is like in this person's ear? There's another energy here that is between you and them. So maybe they're getting bad advice from someone, or a friend is telling them to behave in a certain way, which is not authentic, which is resulting in them being fake vulnerable. But all these cards, they are not giving me good energy. They're not like good things happening. It's like secrecy, sneaky behavior, and not being authentic or truthful. And of course, when that happens in a relationship, the relationship suffers. So I don't see much of good vibes here, I'm sorry to say. Here's the thing, Monica, I do want to say this. If you choose to be with this person, it's not going to be easy for this person to trust opening up to you and be authentic with you. So you can be patient with them and make them feel safe, that they open up to you and be truthful. But if you're trying to rush them, then it's most likely they're going to lie, maybe to kind of give you the impression that they're doing something when really they're not. Rest. No, I'm not Muslim. The fuck? I mean, what gave you the impression? Why would you even think? I don't know why my chair is making a lot of noises today. It's annoying. The fuck? I'm no Latina. And also, being Muslim is a religion, it's not an ethnicity. Christian. Let's see. Is the dollar down or up? Is the dollar down or up? Huh? Oh, you know, I have like this weird fucking neighbor that always likes to fucking close the door like a fucking twat. I'm trying to make him hear. Christian, your dollar is down, baby. Remedy the amount if you want your reading. We know you have a fucking door. Oh, Christina, I thought you're sending for a personal reading. It's a super chat, not a question. Okay. Thank you for the $9. Christian Lynn. I appreciate you. Shinmin, what does that even mean? Every Sunday, for the ones that don't know what I'm doing here, every Sunday we do personal readings. Okay, personal readings on Sundays. So if you are new here, you don't know what I'm doing, every Sunday, personal readings. It's so interesting. Christian, there's a Christian that is kind of being a creep. So let me know if you want me to block him. Most likely a male, because males usually have this weird behavior. I'm gonna let Christian decide. So interesting that you say that, Shin Men. Because, like, literally, I did a reading today for someone, and I said in the reading that the person that you're dealing with, like, thinks you are cute when you are angry. And I mentioned also that I had a boyfriend that also said, you look so cute when you're angry. I don't get it, but okay. I guess if, you know, from a male perspective, when you are tall and you look at your girlfriend, she's short, at least shorter than you, and she's like angry, it's kind of cute, right? Samuel, you want to cook for me? What are you going to cook? If you were to cook, what are you going to cook? Let me see if I fancy your food first. Can I send Indian money? You can, but you have to make sure that it equals 8 British pounds. So go to Mr. Google and see what the conversion is. I like my favorite dish is a Middle Eastern dish, and it's home cooked, none of the shit that you get from a can. Home cooked vine leaves. But you know, I'm a foodie. I like a lot of food. Samuel, why am I not surprised? I make a mean sausage, thick and saucy. Is it to compensate for the short dick that you have? The tiny little shrimp that you have? You know, at least you can cook a thick sausage because you're compensating for the little ding-a-ling that you call a dick. What is 956? What is that? Do you believe that true love is a blessing from God? Where do I start with that? If you believe in God, whatever your God is, I'm not talking to you because you're a waste of my time. Christian, you can do a super chat that equals to 8 British pounds, and I think the dollars was 10 something. So the reason why I thought your super chat earlier was for a question is because it's the same method. So you use super chat to send the amount and then your question in it, hopefully, and then we'll do your question. Oh yes, I see what you mean. You are talking about the Indian rupees? Yeah, it seems a lot. Like if you convert rupees to pounds, it seems a lot. Alrighty, Christian. What is your question, baby? Samuel, No. Thanks, but no thanks. Hang on. What's coming towards me? Is it in general or in regard to love? Love, okay. You're goddamn right. I find you disgusting, but you don't see me talking about that. I don't give a fuck about what you find disgusting. I find your whole existence as disgusting, but you don't see me complaining. Alright, Christian Lynn. Christian Lynn, is Lynn your middle name or your last name? If it's not your last name, give me last name. You don't have to put your full name, last name. You can give me just initials. Okay, so Gonzalez. Okay. So Christian Lynn Gonzalez. What's coming towards Christian Lynn Gonzalez? Wow. We have the Tower. Who is this hottie? Unless you're gonna fuck an angel. Oh my god. Hang on. Jokes aside. They can have Scorpio in their chart because the Tower is Scorpio. But you know, I feel like this is gonna come unexpected. I mean, maybe you will forget about this reading and then this person will surprise you anyway because I'm telling you about the surprise, right? This is a person that they have a certain lifestyle. They have like a certain routine. They wake up, they do their morning routine, they go to work, they come back, and they don't seem like they have much of a life, but they are very productive. They are very hardworking. They are committed, you know, someone that has discipline. They're not gonna waste their time when it comes to, you know, wasting their money or wasting time with bad company. They don't waste their time on these things. So they seem disciplined, committed, ambitious, hardworking. And let me tell you, when it comes to love, this person is a good lover. Like this person's looks, the way they look or the way they behave, they look very calm, very grounded. But don't be surprised if this person is like a beast in the bedroom. Don't let the looks deceive you. This person might even seem a little bit dull and boring, but once you get to know them, you get to know the spices. And I'm seeing that they are the generous type, so they are not the stingy type, because there are people that, you know, they have a good life, they make good money, and they're stingy. This person is not stingy. And they are a good lover. This is literally the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is someone that offers, that makes a move, that is romantic. And in this card specifically, they also look like a hottie. So they could have like a blonde hair, or if it's not like blonde, it could be like a little bit on the light brown. It's not like dark features. Okay. And you have a Scorpio, so they have strong Scorpio placement, whether in their sun, moon, rising, or stellium. And I mean, I don't know about you, but Scorpios in the bedroom, they have a reputation. But when Scorpios are committed, they are the forever. They are the type that commits all the way. So this looks good. Christian? Is it Christian? Yes. Alrighty. Have fun with it. So like a librarian dominatrix. Yes. I'm kind of nervous seeing what coming next. Hey, you know, life, remember, life is more interesting when it's a little bit mysterious. You're not supposed to know everything. Can you imagine knowing everything? It's not that fun. It's not that fun. You know, like sometimes I personally do this. I personally do this with people. Sometimes I avoid looking people in the eyes because when I look someone in the eyes, I know too much. So sometimes when I meet someone new, I try not to look too deep in them, because if I do that all the time, there is no surprise, there is no fun, there is no mystery. It gets boring, let me tell you. Mr. Chef, what's up? Good seeing you. What do you look for in people? I don't look for anything. I just look at people. If you want to know the truth about people, don't have assumptions about them. Let them show you. If you are looking for something, let me tell you, you will see exactly what you are looking for. Most of the time anyway. Some will surprise you, but in that way, in that sense, you project. So if you want to read people properly, don't assume. Just look with no assumption, no, no ideas. Just look. I find you when I was giving up on dating. I know what you mean. There are many disappointing options out there. I know what you mean. Why do you think I'm single and celibate? I ain't wasting my time. But you know, to be fair, for me personally, I have very high standards. So don't compare yourself to me. I have very high standards. I have high expectations of my partner, and if he's not going to be of high standards, I don't want it. I'm good. So like if someone is introverted, how can they make friends? I don't know. Introverted is a personality trait. So you're gonna have to wait for people to adopt you. You're gonna have to wait for people to befriend you rather than you befriending others. Because your personality is introverted. Right? Unless you want to push yourself to be a little bit of an extrovert so that you can socialize, but you're gonna have to wait for people to adopt you. What is your moon sign, Christian? I don't like my rising Pisces. What is your moon? Moon is more important than the rising because the impression that you give to others is the Pisces. So maybe you had people telling you that you are sensitive, but really you are a Libra moon. Libra moon are not sensitive. I feel like the only way Libras can be sensitive is when their ego gets hurt. But they are not like sensitive because the moon is really who you are. The moon is the depth of you. So if people tell you, oh, you're reading too much into it or you're sensitive, that is their perception of you. Libras, especially if you have it in moon placement, they're very objective people, but if the ego gets in the way or if the ego gets hurt, they can be perceived as sensitive. But Libras usually are not very sensitive. Right, we have less than 8 minutes for any more personal questions, and then I'm out of here. Taurus, Capricorn, Aquarius, readings coming up as well. So, Christian, you ghost people a lot, huh? I would suggest my favorite movie which is Equilibrium. I also suggest the series, I think, called Lucifer. I like that series. It's romantic. It's like a slow burn. I don't usually like romantic movies or series, but this is a slow ass burn. Why are people asking about my country? I don't identify with any country. Fuck all countries. I believe in a world where there are no borders. Okay? If you put me in charge in politics, the first thing I will get rid of is passports. Everybody is free to move everywhere. It's such a small-minded mentality when you're like, oh, my country, your country. Fuck both of your countries. If someone says, where are you from? Just say Earth. I'm from Earth. Or, as I like to say, I'm from the moon. Because I love the moon so much. I do suspect that I have lived on the moon in another life. Because I have very vivid memories of the moon and being this. You see this painting? This is me, by the way. And I have seen creatures like this on the moon while astral traveling. If you know, you know. Yeah, the moon feels like home. You know what I mean? Can't really explain it. It feels like home. If you ask me, where do you feel like home is? I will look at the sky and say, there, the moon. Alina Sabur. Hi, baby. The moon is not as calm as you think. The moon is very much occupied. I love all phases of the moon. All of them are beautiful. All of it. Hang on, let's block this troll. Because if I start with one troll, I'll be making you cry to bed tonight, so let me not start. I wouldn't call it isolation, the third eye 369. I expect more of you for yourself to be calling yourself that. But I wouldn't call it isolation. You should be familiar with the word solitude. Choose your words wisely. I expect more if you're gonna name yourself Third Eye 369. Alina, your question is, what are GW future actions towards me? Okay. Good question as well. All right, so what are GW future actions towards Alina Sabur? What are GW's future actions or action toward Alina Sabur? How do I explain this energy? Let's start with the action is not much, but let me try to give you an example to show you what they are going to do, okay? I'm going to give you an example. It doesn't have to be exactly like that, but an example. Let's say this person is going to give you something and say, you know, there will be more to come in the future. I'm going to give you this little thing, and I give you hope that there will be more in the future. So basically, they're going to give you the impression that there is a future hope, that there is more coming in the future. Now, I don't want to call this false hope, because maybe they have real intentions to give you more, but they're not gonna be able to give you what they promise you, not right away anyway. So I see a gesture of some kind. Let's say I have a bracelet. it didn't cost me much, you know? Let's say this cost me about 30 pounds, $30, whatever. And I say, I'm going to give you this now as a gesture, but I promise you I'm going to buy you a gift that is like thousands of dollars. But it's just to give you the hope that they are invested. I don't see this investment as real, not yet anyway. There will be a lot of talk about it, like, oh, I'm gonna give you this thing. I will sometime in the future. So a lot of words, no action, or little action, because the little action that he can afford right now, he's gonna give it to you. Now, here's the thing. This is not about affordability, because I see that this person is able to afford. So the words that they speak, they can definitely show you with their actions that they can afford what they speak. But they're not going to invest. So they want to give you the hope. They might show you a little bit of action in support of those words that he speaks or they speak. And then maybe at some point they will fulfill that or not. We'll see. I mean, you will see. But I see a lot of words with no action or little action. And when it comes to action, it is to let you know that, yes, hey, I am invested in you. Believe me. I'm going to give you this thing. Believe me. I am invested. But you're going to have to be patient with me so that I can get you something more expensive or something more meaningful or something more committal. You know what I mean? It's interesting. I'm sensing another person's energy here. So what they plan on giving you, they also plan on giving someone else. Now, this could be their mother or someone else that they are interested in, but I see another person here. Because whatever they plan on giving you, this is the Three of Pentacles, right? Yes, Three of Pentacles. In this card, it's Three of Gifts. So whatever they plan on giving you, they plan on also giving someone else. Now, this someone else doesn't have to be a romantic. Like I said, it could be their mother, father, sibling, whatever. But it's something that they also are going to give someone else. So maybe they will buy you a gift or something that shows that they care about you. But they also will buy the same thing for another person. I don't know, it's a little bit suspicious, but you know, let's not like overthink it. And maybe he's going to fulfill these words that he speaks of, because sometimes people pull through with their promises, like they promise you something and they're going to fulfill it later on. But sometimes, I mean, maybe even most of the time, people, when they talk too much, they rarely keep their promises, right? You'll have to wait and see. Alrighty. Alright, you guys, no more questions. Hang on. We are already 4 minutes past the 1 hour. There's a song. Did you hear it? I like it. That's an old ass song. No more question. Mohed Azhar, shut your ignorant ass mouth. Alright, so let's see who else sent their super chat. Alina, was that you? I think so, right? Let's see, Alina, what is your second question? Yeah, we've been here for 1 hour. Check your notifications, Alina. Restart, or, you know, like, turn it off and then turn it on again. Like when you call customer service for IT, have you tried turning off and turning on again? That might work. All right, so what are spirit guides and angel advice for me regarding love? Okay, let's pull advice for you. Alina, never mind the ignorant twat that I just blocked. I blocked that ignorant twat. You know, people are so assumptuous, it's disgusting. They're so close-minded, never mind them. All right, so let's see. What do you want to tell Alina Sabur? Spirit guides or angel advice for Alina Sabur in regard to love. Wow, we have the King of Cups. And it's so interesting because in this deck, there is a literal angel in there. Okay, let's pull some more. Ooh. This is talking about your worth. Remember your worth. It's kind of like saying, don't accept minimal effort. Don't accept confusing, you know, you're not sure if someone likes you or not. Don't accept behaviors that makes you feel like you're not chosen, that you're not good enough. It's like, remember your power. Look at these two cards. It's like, it's almost like reminding you, hey, you deserve every love, every bit of love that is in the world. You deserve it. Look at you. This card gives me like goddess vibes. It's like she's ethereal. She doesn't need. She attracts. It's interesting because we also have the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is someone that doesn't accept bullshit. It's like, oh, you're confused? Okay, I'm not dealing with this bullshit. It's like, I don't know what you're confused about. You should be very certain that you want me. Oh, you're confused? Let me help you with that. I'm gonna cut you off. I'm not interested anymore. Like, it's kind of like telling you to be more assertive, to remember your worth, to not accept breadcrumbing, to not accept minimal effort, to not accept people that are confusing you. It's like people are either all in or all out. This is the Four of Wands. So people either give you the commitment that you're looking for, or they are not the one. This is kind of saying, look for yourself when you weren't scarred by others or weren't affected by how others told you who you are, rather than, do you understand what I'm trying to say? It's almost like, for example, if you have a friend or family or someone in your life that told you your standards are too high, or you're asking for too much, or that's not realistic, you need to get rid of these voices. You need to get rid of these people, not get rid of them, but get rid of what they said to you because they rubbed on you. Even if you don't know consciously, sometimes we take what people say subconsciously. So, for example, if you're just minding your business and you have a voice that someone said to you, oh, your standards are too high, or oh, your expectations are unrealistic, you need to get rid of these voices. Hang on, let me block this God lover idiot. So, do you understand what this is trying to say? Because before they put these words in your head, You had a powerful being in you. You need to set it free. You need to bring it to your personality. You should be more assertive, remembering how much you are worth, and be in this ethereal goddess-like energy. It's kind of inviting the feminine, but the feminine is also powerful. The feminine is not like this weak, submissive thing that people talk about. Because a lot of people think, oh, you should be in your feminine. It means that you should be subservient and submissive and whatever else. That's not the feminine, baby. The feminine is powerful. The feminine attracts. Why? Because she is powerful. Okay? Alrighty, that's what I have for you. Third eye, no one was talking to you. Or do you just want to be included in something? What? She me dicen, you said human beings are created from soil? Who told you that? Alright, so we finished all the readings, personal readings, and remember, every Sunday for 1 hour. If you don't make it within the hour, just wait for next Sunday, or book a private reading like some people do. Some people prefer that. Feminine is Sakthi. Is that in Hinduism? Adam was made from clay soil? Says who? The Bible? That's interesting. Trend. I feel like the world is heavy on me. Samsanga. Do things that bring you joy. Okay, yeah, the world is heavy on you. I get that. But do things that you find joy in. And soon enough, the energy will change. If you focus on heaviness, you will attract more heaviness because you identify with it too much. So focus on joy. This is how you alchemize. Yeah, Danny, let me help you with that. Look. Not only are you in the wrong chat, but you are blocked on this chat. Third eye. You're very disappointing for your... I'm disappointed in you because of your username. If you had a different username, I wouldn't really be surprised. But the fact that you have third eye 369 and for you to be ignorant actually is disappointing, I must admit. Anyways, you guys, these are the personal readings every Sunday done. Taurus, Capricorn, Aquarius readings coming up for you. Take care and I'll see you later.